In a small town lived a young man named Alex. Alex was intelligent and full of potential, but there was one habit that was slowly ruining his life. He procrastinated on everything. Studying? Tomorrow. Learning a new skill? Tomorrow. Working on his dreams? Tomorrow. And somehow that tomorrow never came. At first, Alex didn't think it was a big problem, but as time passed, he noticed that his friends were moving ahead while he remained stuck. Some were topping their college classes, some had landed great jobs, and others had even started their own businesses. Meanwhile, Alex was standing exactly where he had been years ago. Every night, he made the same promise to himself: tomorrow, I will change. But every morning, he would once again waste his time on his phone, social media, and countless distractions. Slowly, his confidence began to break. One day, feeling frustrated and disappointed with himself, Alex walked into an old library on the outskirts of town. The place was peaceful. Books filled every corner. Behind a wooden desk sat an elderly librarian. His eyes reflected wisdom, and his face carried a calm sense of peace. The old man looked at Alex and asked, "Son, why do you look so troubled?" Alex took a deep breath and replied, "I want to work hard. I want to be successful, but I keep putting everything off. I try to change, but after a few days I always fall back into my old habits. My friends are moving forward, and I'm being left behind." The librarian smiled. He reached under his desk and handed Alex an old diary. Alex opened it. On the very first page, only one number was written: 24. Nothing else. Confused, Alex asked, "What does this mean?" The old man replied, "This is the greatest treasure in the world." Alex looked even more puzzled. The librarian continued, "Every morning when you wake up, you are given 24 hours. Not 1 minute more, not 1 minute less. The richest person in the world wakes up with only 24 hours. The poorest person in the world wakes up with the same 24 hours. Successful people get 24 hours, and unsuccessful people get 24 hours too. The difference lies in how they use them." Alex listened carefully. The old man then picked up a glass jar. First, he filled it completely with sand. Then he tried to place several large rocks inside the jar. They wouldn't fit. The librarian asked, "Why don't they fit?" Alex answered, "Because the jar is already full." The old man smiled. He picked up another empty jar. This time, he placed the large rocks inside first. Then he added smaller stones. Finally, he poured in the sand. Everything fit perfectly. The librarian said, "Your life is just like this jar. If you fill it with small, unimportant things first, there won't be room for what truly matters. But if you put the important things first, you'll still find space for everything else." Those words went straight to Alex's heart. That night, he went home and honestly tracked how he spent his entire day. What he discovered shocked him. Hours on social media, mindless videos, unnecessary conversations, and almost no time spent on his dreams. The next day, he made a small decision. He would spend just 30 minutes working on his goals, only 30 minutes. He did it. Then he did it again the next day, and the day after that. Slowly, 30 minutes became 1 hour. 1 hour became 2, and eventually, it became a habit. Months passed. Instead of delaying tasks, Alex started them immediately. His grades improved. His confidence returned. People began noticing the change in him. The young man who once wasted time had become someone who valued every minute. Years later, Alex had become a successful man. One day, he returned to the same old library. The elderly librarian was still there. Alex smiled and said, "I came to thank you. You changed my life." The old man asked, "What did I do?" Alex smiled and replied, "You gave me a treasure." The librarian laughed. Then he said, "No, son. The treasure was always yours. I only helped you understand its value." A spark appeared in Alex's eyes. At that moment, he realized that the secret behind his success was not luck. It was not magic. It was simply the wise use of time. Moral of the story: time is the most valuable asset in the world. Money can be earned again. Lost possessions can be replaced. But once time is gone, it never comes back. So treat every day like a treasure, because your future is determined by how you choose to spend your 24 hours today.